So good evening, you all. Um, I just wanted to come on really quick and do a garden tour because people have been asking what is going on in the garden, Shauna. So, and I forgot that I was gonna do another live today, so I sat in there and started taking my hair loose, not remembering. But anywho, thank the Lord for the hair. Well, let's see what we can see out here in the garden because y'all know I haven't been out here that much my own self. If y'all can remember, this guava tree had a bunch of blooms on it, and I told y'all that every year it get blooms on it, they just fall off. They never do anything. But then we planted another one right next to it. Oh, and by the way, that's not just a guava tree. It's called a cat guava. So, but it never holds the guavas on it. Here is another cat guava tree, but you can clearly see those held on to the bloom, and they already got the cat guavas on there. So we gonna be eating us some cat guavas. And you all don't know what cat guavas is. It's like the mix of a regular guava and a strawberry mixed together. They're so good. They're very, 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 very good. And now, y'all, the grapevine. Let's see. I'm gonna try and see can I find y'all some grapes because it's looking like I don't see not one grape. And y'all know I'm looking for the snakes all at the same time too because I don't want to walk up on them, and I definitely don't want one to walk up on me. But I don't see any of the grapes that stuck on the grapevine. If we do find some on while we doing this here garden tour, then I will definitely point them out to you. Oh, I see. I see a waltz there too, all at the same time. Right when I see a little tiny. Let me see. Can I zoom in to show you that without enter? Yeah, that's a waltz. There is one. You see those little old bitty grapes right there? Those are some of the grapes that's on the grapevine. So um I didn't see any more of them. Okay, and then y'all know this part of our garden right here. This was on the inside that I was had up under the grow lights, and they weren't doing good inside up under the grow lights. So now that I've put them out here, they doing a whole lot better. They looking like something right now. One other thing before I move from over in this area, this is our apple tree. Starting to put the leaves and stuff back on it. But that's it. But then I got a little bit of a surprise for y'all, a early surprise, you know, that we wasn't supposed to be able to show today or anything. But this surprise is not on the outside. This surprise is on the inside. So we are here at the good old, y'all know what this is. This is our egg incubator. And let's see what we got inside of our incubator. Woohoo! We got us a baby inside the incubator. Look at that. Now, I don't want to leave it open too long. We got some other ones we waiting on them, to come out or whatever. But you like to keep them warm, let them at least stay in here until they get dry, to their hair is a little dry. I don't see any of the rest of them. There's one. It's this one here has a crack in it. Let me turn some light on in here. Let me show y'all what it looked like because they getting ready. A lot of these take the lid off this for a while so this thing gonna start screaming. But and that's what it's supposed to do. But let me show y'all there. If you can look right here at this white egg, you see it's already cracking. That's the baby chick starting to come out of there. So if you can see it moving up back and forth. Let me try and sturdy my hands some. But if you're looking at it, you can see the like the flap of it moving as the baby chicken will be pecking its way out of there. I'm looking at some of the other ones. Oh, let me show you. There's a few of them that's cracked. I don't want to tell nothing while I'm doing this here. Let me show y'all. There's another one over here. Um, I don't know. Can you see that one? It's cracked. That one's cracked open right there. Got a crack in it right there. So that's another baby that's going to be popping out of there probably by the end of tonight. Or, but they're due tomorrow. And these are actually coming early. So, but let me put the lid back on them so that they can, you know, get themselves together. So this our second try at okay, we know you're flashing. We're gonna get that right. Okay. Hey, Corinne and Savannah. How y'all doing today? Okay, so that was my little surprise of what I wanted to show y'all from the inside of what was happening there. So before the night over, we have about four about four chickens before little baby chicks before tonight is over with. Um, so there you have that. And okay, now I'm gonna go and walk y'all to the mango tree. Show you. Let me show you the mango tree as I walk up on it, so you can see how it is now hanging way low. And let me get up on it and show you what these bad babies looking like now. And these are the turpentine mangoes. I think that's what you call them. This is the tree that I told y'all I named after my sister. But let's do a walk around so you can see how much fruit it has hanging on it. So it has plenty of fruit. Oh, that's so cute how the sun's shining through there. I like that. But yeah, look at all the mangoes on it. Oh, and let me not discount my peach tree say I count too, even though I'm little. That's my little peach tree. That's also a peach tree. Yeah, look at your tree. Yes, with all of your abundance. But this is a peach tree that I made from a peach that I ate from the grocery store. Let me show y'all this little. This is a blackberry plant right here. But y'all, I had put some fertilizer around it and burnt it all up. So that's my fault. But she's still living. She coming back out. This is my Chinese plum. I don't know what else they call it, a loquat. I don't have the name of it. All I know is we used to call them Chinese plums when we was little kids. And so it was a neighbor up the street that was growing some in his yard. And I was like, hey, can I get some of them Chinese plums? And he was like, sure. He went and cut a whole limb off of his tree and gave me a limb from off of his tree. And me and my kids came home and picked all of them from off of there. And we washed them off, ate the Chinese plums, and then we planted the seeds from it, and that's what we got right there is that. Okay, y'all seen this before. This is my sugar cane. Still growing up. I made a mistake and broke a piece of it off with the lawnmower. Ran it over with the lawnmower, but you know, Pam's messed up too. But that's my sugar cane. They're growing way up there. And I've taken cutting a piece off and give it to somebody else and also create uh other trees with it. This right here is a grapefruit tree. But I don't know how good my grapefruit tree is going to be because y'all know I told y'all about we got this gopher turtle over here in this hole, so I don't know if he be digging up the roots to it or not. That's also another sugar cane plant that I made off of that tree over there. Um, we don't know what kind of citrus tree this is right here. This came from out of one of the fruit or citrus that we ate. And you know, if you plant any seed from any citrus, even if it's a lemon, if it's an orange or a grapefruit, you don't know which one you're gonna get whenever it grows another tree. You can get either or the other one. But this is an air layered mango tree. This is the first full year that we've had it planted here. So next year this mango tree should put out pretty good. It was air layered off of our big mango tree. And this is the first time that we did air layering and it worked. And we got our air layering idea from Led Farmer. He have good advice over there. So he taught us how to air layer by watching his videos. I watched his videos and we came up with like our own little thing. We used what we had already. We didn't go out and buy Ziploc bags. But if you want your own idea or whatever, he did it over there. And possibly one day I could show y'all what we did to ours. This right here is a pomegranate tree, also made from the pomegranates that we bought from the grocery store. No seed, no nothing, just use what we bought from the grocery store that we had already paid for. This lemon tree right here is in all kinds of seasons right here. It had blooms on it at one time. It had lemon because this lemon right here been on this tree. I don't like to touch this tree because it be having them little worms that'll stick their tentacles out to you. And I say we don't play around with no bugs, snakes, and worms and all of that stuff like that. So this lemon right here been on this tree for a minute. And then these other ones have only been on here just, this season, about a couple months. So we got look like it's about maybe 12 to 20 on there as far as I see. But anything that I see growing and it stays on there and produce us food, I'm excited about all of that. Hey, 5-7. S7. I'm sorry, I can't hardly see in the sun. Pomegranates are expensive as yes. Good on you, honey. Thank you very much. Yes, they are expensive, and I don't know what I'm doing. I just decided, since I've already bought it from the store, would it harm me if I just try to grow it and it didn't harm me and it didn't cost me anything extra to try and grow it? And they actually came up, and I actually have several of them. So yes, that they are very, very expensive. As a matter of fact, that's another one right there. So I have about 5 or 6 of them on that. And this is another air layer that we air layered off the big mango tree also. So I done lost count and I done skipped past some mango trees. I'm gonna come this way and show you. There we have bananas still on the tree. Still got bananas. And then let's see, there's more bananas over here on this side. But also it just put out another shoot of bananas. And this little feed me Seymour looking thing right here, that's where the bananas are, up under these layers of these little, I don't even know what they call. I told y'all I ain't no professional. I be just trying to grow stuff. And it just you know, it magically grows. So, but yeah, this is the new shoot of bananas that it just put out. So this tree has been supplying us with fresh bananas now for about, I want to say about 6 months. So that tree has been really good to us. This one right here is another mango tree, but it's a different kind, and it's called a yellow mango. This is the only one that I'm certain of what the name of it was, because it still had the band around the bottom of it. It's bloomed. This mango tree has bloomed twice this year already. And I don't know what this white stuff is right here, but I'm sure that's some kind of something that done went and laid their eggs on it. That probably ain't gonna be good for my tree. I see it in several different places. Anybody know what that is? Then let me know what that is. But I've never seen that before. Um, and when I talk to y'all about our air layered, this tree is the tree that I air layered. We air layered those two plants over there. Um, that you saw. We air layered off of this tree right here. Okay, then this is the other peach tree that we have, also made from the grocery store. Bought a peach, ate it, and planted it. Actually, what I did was I put it in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag on the door of the refrigerator. And then this what we came. So it's never given us any peaches before, but look at it. Nice. From the grocery store. Okay, and then I know y'all hear the chickens. I'm gonna show y'all this one. Look at this mango. This is a different kind of mango than all the rest of them. Last time I showed y'all this, my hand was just a little bit bigger than these, and now I don't really want to handle them because it's only two of them that stuck onto the tree. So this is the other one. There's only two of them that stuck on. So, but that's one kind of um, mango tree. And then y'all see the chicken crew. They doing all of their yelling and stuff, letting you know. Um, let's see. Now everything else that we see, we gonna be seeing it together. This is what my collard greens looking like right now, with no shade or anything on the top of them. But that's what they looking like right now. Then our tomatoes that I told y'all we had for a year and a half now, they all died out, which I said is I don't know what's happening around here that the tomato plants are just like dying out, you know. But these right here, it's like I'm not shocked that they died because I had them for a year and a half. They put out tomatoes during the wintertime. So, you know, they did their job. Now I just collect my one in and add it to this bed that I'm doing right now. And then quickly behind that, y'all can see here is the pineapple garden. Let me come over here and start from this way and show y'all all of the pineapple that's up in there. You want a little pineapple hunt? Let's see. More pineapples. More pineapples. Yeah, they all up in there. So, and they all came out at different times or whatever. But that one's turning out to be very, very pretty. Yeah, they all around this bed. Yeah, all over here. So you can see, got plenty of my celery that I got from the grocery store. They got a big weed growing in the middle of it. That's not looking so good. Here's my strawberries. Well, the kids picked the strawberries off of them, but see, they've been watered and everything, but I guess this heat is just so atrocious out here or whatever. And then you have some that's looking really, really good. And the kids been getting the strawberries off of them. They got blooms and stuff still putting out on them and everything, but everything out here needs to be done. We had all potatoes planted over there on that side. Remember, I already said to y'all, we already got them up. Those are the pots that's left over from. We got our soil inside the pool and in the wheelbarrow right there. And that's it. And that's all for that one. Then this one right here, I told y'all we pulled potatoes up out of this bed right here. And after we pulled the potatoes from up out of here, we put more back in here. And we had 3 growing in here, but I took one from out of here and tried to grow it inside. And it was an epic fail, but I tried it. So these the only 2 that we got growing out here. Look like another one was growing right there, but it all the limbs on it and stuff died off. So the potatoes is sitting up under there. And this here cutie thing right here is the things that I be telling y'all about, that if you don't grow anything else, stick you a sweet potato in the ground and you will continuously have sweet potatoes. Not this year, not just this year, but next year and the year after that and the year after that. Anywhere you plant sweet potatoes, more than likely they'll grow right back in the same place again. Um, you see all of that stuff up there, the sunflower and everything it's dead. And I'm getting ready to change those beds out up there and compact it into one bed, so we not trying to plant any of that stuff. So I'm not even bothering with any of that. And then this bed right here, I last left off with y'all, is I was taking this bed apart. But now I've taken it apart and chopped it down to the size that I want it to be. And now I'm currently putting the fencing back up on it. And the part that I never had finished putting together is I finally have that part put together, and I have the mulch and everything in it already. I just don't have the soil on top of it yet, but I'll pick up yes, I'm going to buy some soil. So I'll pick up my soil probably sometime, maybe this afternoon or tomorrow. I don't know. It's according to how I feel when I get off of here, but that's what the garden bed is looking like. The raised garden bed is looking like so far. I tell you, I have 100 projects going on at one time. So, and now out here, I don't know what we gonna see when we come out here because I haven't been out here. I know looking at it already, the sunflowers look absolutely crazy. But let me just scan the ground because I don't want no parts of no snakes. running up on me. And I don't want to run up on them either. Oh my God, it looks so sad. Yep. Look at my broccoli. Oh my goodness. They screaming at me. But I guess it's just time to come out here and see it so that the garden can talk to me. Look at it. There's a worm or a caterpillar or whatever that is on one of my plants right there. But you all, this is something that happens um sometime, and again, I'm telling you that I'm learning as I'm growing to see what works for me and what does not. A lot of the carrots did not come up, but I see it's a couple of them down there. I've never planted carrots out here in the ground before. I'm used to um raised beds. So that's where I've been doing most of my planting at. Um Look at my black eyed peas. They need to be picked. They are ready to be picked. See. This is what our sunflowers look like now. From where we was to this right here. And this the sad part of it right there, but that's what sunflowers, that's the process of a sunflower. And look at that one. It's just, that's the color on it is so pretty. So pretty. So, and then you have, um, everything's moving out here. Our okra. We got okra. We got some okra on here, but I had came out here. Was about 2 days ago. Is the last time I came out here. Um, or it could be 3 because we right back at it again. Where my husband be saying, "You let the okra get too big." So there, there's okra on all of them that needs to be clipped and set off. And look at over here. We got tomatoes. And I told y'all that some of them they were dying out for whatever reason. I think it's because our little bell pepper plant is dying out. But what I'm gonna do with her is I'm gonna dig her up from there and I'm gonna put her over into a better shaded area instead of letting her die out. Um, yeah, my garden looks the way that I have felt. Um, you know, my soursop tree looks great. And whatever that other tree over there is. Um, I still have watermelon that's there, but they don't look great. And what I was telling you all about the watermelon is that I believe that the squash vine borers got into them because of just the way the plants look, and then from it's like something's eating them from the inside out, and that's what squash vine borers do. So again, I'm learning this the first time like I expanded the backyard like this, and we definitely ain't gonna leave it like this. When we got more pineapples planted all out here and stuff too. And then if you look out here, all in this row right here is peanuts. All peanuts. Peanuts. And they're everywhere. So we have officially gotten us some peanuts to grow. The squirrels didn't take all of them out. So, um, Yeah, and then Oreo and them saying hello over there. I know you can hear him making all of his noise over there. But yeah, y'all, I don't have anything. I'm not excited about anything that I see out here in the garden. Um, yeah, not excited at all. So this again too is like the pumpkins. It's like from the inside it's like everything is like shriveling up. So, you know, I don't know. But too, like I said, have not been out here to do anything, and it's so easy for me to just I now the pumpkins and the peanuts have definitely been getting their water and everything, and I'm out here right now, and it's just like I'm looking at it, and because I've already made up in my mind that I don't like the way this going, and I feel like I need to switch some things around because I think these tomatoes are getting too much direct sunlight, so I think that's what's burning them up. And so your girl is already in the process. She was knocked down for a little second, and so now I'm on my way getting up. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I already got some tomato seeds and everything, collecting them from the tomatoes and stuff that I have growing out here already. I always collect my seeds. But I'm gonna start some more plants and everything on the inside, and as they grow up or whatever, giving this stuff a chance for all of that stuff to get finished and dried up and everything. And over in that area, we're gonna hook that up again, and then I'm gonna replant over there on that side, switching things around. And where I have these tomatoes at, I'm going to get rid of the tomatoes from over here on this side, and I'm gonna plant sunflowers over here out in the open. So I want a field of sunflowers. So you know, that's what we gonna do. So I know the garden was a little bit disappointing today, and some of it was a little bit exciting, but that's what I have in the garden for right now until I get myself back on point with you know, I'm on a I'm on a healing journey right now. So but maybe me coming out here and looking at it is like my encouragement to, you know, even if it's not here, my encouragement to go ahead and get my stuff restarted again. And so, with that being said, when I get ready to restart my tomatoes and everything, of course, I'll do a live where y'all gonna plant with me so we can grow some more together. But regardless of what we see out here today or whatever, we still growing because we got us some baby chickens that's coming out, and we got one so far, which is added on to the one that we already had that was hatched um, a couple of a couple of weeks back or about a month ago. So whichever way, we're growing, and that's the important thing is to get out in the garden and grow something and connect it to something really in your life and grow along with whatever it is that you're growing. So you all, I said it's a garden tour, right, wrong, indifferent, ugly, pretty, whatever it is. We gonna share the journey um, of what's happening in the garden. So this is what we have. So until next time, the next part of our garden, I'm gonna say this is Life with Tashanna over here, where life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get because life be lifing over here. But what we love to do is call ourselves the high class gardeners. And that just means we make sure we growing stuff at all times, regardless of whether you know what you're doing or not. Try to grow something. It don't mean nothing. You will learn. You will get it. But the high class part just means that over here we don't play around with no bugs, no snakes, and no worms in the garden and in real life. Sometimes people can be representation of those things, and we don't play with none of that right there. So if you're interested in being a high class gardener, then come over here and chill with us. Are about growing, point blank, period. But we like to add growing in the garden and growing in real life together. So, whichever way you want to grow, but we like to encourage people to get out here in this soil, dig around in this soil, get some sun on your body and all of that good stuff because there is so many benefits to getting out here and playing in this dirt. So, you know, hopefully we can encourage you all to, you know, do the same. So, until next time, high class gardeners, we gonna leave the garden and we gonna catch back up to it real soon. We gonna have our back looking right. Until next time, y'all have a good one and thank you for coming through.